I'm Sharon Stonekey, and thank you to all my wonderful, wonderful memoirs friends. I gotta say, whether you're at a literary event in Woodstock or whether you're in Rite Aid or Cumberland Farms, Woodstock has the most interesting looking people in the world. I mean, if you just look around, everybody's fascinating. It's like you want to talk to each and every one of them. So I will say that this reading is dedicated to Catherine Lutenberg, who's a new acquaintance and who loved this piece particularly, which I really like that, and she loved the piece. So it's called Stopping 7 Times. Since I've been diagnosed with breast cancer and am receiving the long ongoing treatments and experiencing the sickness of the attendant effects of cancer treatment, it's become particularly important to soak in the pleasures of the natural world. I've never taken this beautiful world for granted, but now I heed more reverently the practice of something I always knew. Recently, I stopped to pick wildflowers alongside the road. As I was bending over the daisies and the blue cornflowers, I was reminded of a funeral I had attended many years before. I had never been to an Orthodox Jewish funeral, so I was very careful not to naively violate any customs. On the way from the hearse to the gravesite, we surrounded the coffin and stopped 7 times. The rabbi prayed at each stop and told us this was so the mourners could express their reluctance to do so sad a task. You see, we don't really want to be doing this, he said. I remember him saying, the stops give us more time, was a reprieve from the final parting with the body of our friend. I thought at the side of the road picking flowers that day that I should make a custom of something quite the opposite. On my way each day to the public world, I should stop 7 times and pick flowers, or drink in creek water, or wander deliberately at the mountains to remind myself that I'm alive, that each moment in life should be experienced. Of late, my body has become too frail for such a thing. And 2, if we're to preserve the planet for future generations, I doubt stopping my car 7 times is fuel efficient. Still, every trip in my car this summer has been an abundant eyeful of flowers, the colors like never before. I plan a bouquet each week and consider the colors carefully. And suddenly I'm saying hello and goodbye to each species of plant as they come and go, as they create the ever-changing landscape at the side of the road. A friend called me a ghoul for this, but I beg to differ. Whether one is vegetarian or not, we all survive by killing. Intrinsic in life is giving over. We too will have our opportunity to give ourselves to the ground or air so others may take the matter and survive. The flower of a plant is its sexuality, its flirtation with the bees, as if to say, pick me, to fertilize the next plant. Nothing wrong with the flowers calling to me in the same way. They'll be back to greet us next year, no doubt. I wish I could be buried in the woods. I wish my friends could come and plant an apple tree on the spot so the deer would always visit. So I would be immediately useful to others. Short of this, I'd rather die on a mountainside and have the owls and wolves and lice eat my flesh and bones swiftly. But ours is a culture of autopsies and mortuary laws. I doubt in the fairly inevitable infirmities preceding my death I could engineer something so complex as getting myself to a mountainside. Or somehow if friends buried me in a forest, surely they would be prosecuted for something. So like the Jews who said Kaddish for themselves because they had no family left to pray for them, I picked the flowers to honor my own life and let those who are alive worry about the disposition of my body. Let them linger 7 times on the way to my grave. For me today, it's the lingering for the magnificent flowers that I live. And in the winter, what will I do in the winter?